This is your buddy George Jones over at the Bergen Gun Range with my next installment on basic nomenclature of firearms and how they operate. So this is number 2 in an ongoing series, and we're going to talk about the double action automatic. This is a double action automatic pistol. This is a Bersa Thunder in caliber 22 long rifle. So the nomenclature of this firearm is follows. There's the front sight, the muzzle, the sight plane, the rear sight, which is adjustable by drift only. Okay. Hammer. This area of the gun is known as the beaver tail. This is known as the back strap. This is known as the front strap, leading up to the trigger guard. This is known as the knuckle. Now the purpose of this, and you see this on many automatic pistols, the purpose of this is to give you two things. A finger rest when you're shooting, okay? So if you want a little bit more leverage on the gun, you can come up here and grab a hold of this serrated area and it operates as a finger rest. It also works as a barricade, and that's kind of an advanced thing, shooting barricades and bracing the gun against the corner of something in the barricade position. That gets more into the combat fighting role with a handgun. We're just covering the basics. So there's that. Now, you have a takedown lever here, which is part of your takedown mechanism. Then on the other side, we have magazine release and slide stop. Now the slide stop functions in two ways. One, you can take the gun, point it in a safe direction, push the slide back, push up on the slide lock, and the action will stay open manually. Or when you've depleted your ammunition supply in the magazine, the follower in the magazine will come up and activate this guy and cause your slide to lock to the rear after the last shot. And then you can simply come up here and push it and it'll go down. Okay, now safety. This gun has a frame mounted hammer block safety mechanism. This much in the same way a Beretta, Walther PPK, a P38 automatic, some of the Tagliafolios and so forth and have it, you know, CZ75. You push down on this and two things happen. One, the firing pin is interrupted mechanically inside the gun where you can't see it, and the other thing is the hammer is dropped. Okay? Two things happen at the same time. Firing pin is interrupted and the hammer is dropped and the gun is on safe. That's how this safety works. Now, grip panels here with the screws and so forth. Okay, this is the breech area. What it's referred to as the breech area where the chamber is in the barrel. Which is another thing. I don't like to ever see anybody put their hand or fingers anywhere forward of the breech area of a gun, of a handgun. They should stay back here. All right, to get that guy going again, you take it off safe. Okay, now this gun has a magazine safe. Okay, so when that magazine is out of the gun, there's no magazine in it, the gun is thrown into neutral and won't work. Okay, in order to make it work, it has to have a magazine inserted into it. Now I'm going to go ahead and load this gun to demonstrate. Pull it all the way back. Pull all the way back, let it go. Okay, now it's fully loaded. So in order to get it safe, when it's fully loaded, you come up here to your slide mounted safety, rock it down, and two things will happen. The firearm will have its firing pin interrupted and the safety will engage. Just like that. Okay? So now that gun is safe. It's called a double action automatic for a reason. And that reason is this. You throw that gun off safe, okay? The hammer is fully forward, and you can pull it straight through and fire the gun just like a double action revolver. Okay? Then the hammer will stay back and it'll cock itself, and every time after that it'll fire like a single action automatic, like a 1911 or a Star BM or BKM or something like that. Okay? Now the hammer's cocked, okay, and it'll fire every time you pull the trigger. Okay? Then you can stop shooting, come over here, pull your hammer block and hammer drop safety down. The gun goes back on safe, and now you're safe. Okay? Then when you want to shoot again, you can simply come and thumb your safety off. Now, you can cock it. You can pull the hammer back, okay, and start from there, and it'll fire, okay? Or you can decock it, okay? And then take it back off safe and fire it straight through by pulling the trigger, okay? Just like that. And that's a double action automatic, and that's why it's called double action, because it has both of the action features of a single action revolver or a double action revolver in an automatic. That constitutes double action automatic. All right then, I hope this helps. I do these videos because, you know, there's 25 million new gun buyers in the market that have never owned a gun before, and they don't have the experience that I do, and I'm trying to share. Like, take, share, commentate, and subscribe. Leave me an old $1 in the Patreon bucket if you want to, and if you don't, well, I just keep right on making content for you. God bless everyone, and be safe. Know how you're handling your equipment before you start doing anything with it. All right, see you now.